What's going on, pet lovers? My name is Vivaldi II, and I have... Oh, I can't do this. Hey, what's going on, pet lovers? My name is Vivaldi II, and today I have a really controversial video, and here's Sadie, my cat. So, I'm sure you all know PETA. They're a company that are against animal cruelty. And I have a video to explain why I don't support them. Let me explain. Now, before I get into this video, I want to clarify something. I don't support animal cruelty either, but I also don't support PETA either. So, the first reason that I have is they prohibit the captive keeping of animals. Now, of course, I do agree that animals are not just objects for our own amusement, but animals, like Sadie, for example. Millions of people on this planet have cats or dogs in their household. And I'm sure that people even have other animals too, like, for example, I have an axolotl, 2 toads, 2 turtles, 5 fish, a salamander. All of those animals I have kept because I enjoy spending time with these animals and having them in my own household. And I also watched a video on how you shouldn't keep betta fish. And betta fish, they are one of the most neglected pets ever. Arguably one of the most neglected pets ever. And they said that there shouldn't be any trade for betta fish. Now, I think that stores like Petco and PetSmart shouldn't be selling betta fish. I'll give you that, but there are other stores that I've seen that sell betta fish in very good conditions, like the store Tails and Scales in Toronto. Link to the video up in the right hand corner. They were selling some of their bettas, not all of them, but some of their bettas in tanks. In case you didn't know, betta fish are meant to be kept in a minimum of 2.5 gallons of flowing water. And betta fish should not be kept in fish bowls because it's bad for their vision. And betta fish are not to be kept in small amounts of water because they're tropical fish. They live in rivers out in the wild. But anyways, the trade of betta fish is a very controversial topic. And I think that there are some stores that should still be selling betta fish. I feel that there is a lot to learn about betta fish. And they are one of the most popular fish. And my brothers, they have betta fish. One of them died a few weeks ago, but I've learned quite a bit from betta fish, and I think I'd like to get one in the next year or two. There's my discussion about betta fish. Now on to my next point. Now, before you go down to the comment section and start yelling at me, I have a few things to put. Like, a few points, that is. I cannot really speak today, but let's just move on. So, PETA has repeatedly stated that some animals should belong living out in the wild. And sure, I'll give you that when there's an animal that was taken out of the out of their natural habitat with the intent to display them, abuse them, and treat them with disrespect. But there are some animals out there that have been injured or even born in captivity. And also, animals who are taken out of captivity or are born in captivity and are held in captivity for long periods of time cannot go back into the wild because they have no chance of surviving after depending on humans to feed them, care for them, and give them all of the requirements that they need. For example, many red ear sliders are invasive in parts of Canada and the United States. And to release an animal that is unfamiliar in their habitat would probably quickly die, whether it would be from the weather conditions or from predators. You gotta think about that one. And on to our last point. The fact that PETA is against killing animals for food. Don't get me wrong, it is brutal to kill a living thing, whether it be a human or an animal. But, I mean, I've seen some videos, some pretty serious videos of animals being brutally tortured and killed for their meat, leather, wool, and other materials that might be useful for them. But we gotta talk about the meat. I have featured in a few of my videos me eating, and in one of my videos I was eating shrimp. Shrimp are living creatures. And there are lots of shrimp out there living in the oceans, and pigs, sheep, cows, chicken, turkey. There are a lot of them. Don't get me wrong, their deaths may be brutal, but it's not like you're eating, say, a giant panda, because pandas are endangered and it is illegal to disturb, kill, or injure them in their natural habitat, or even just ever. But meat gives you protein, carbohydrates, and all sorts of other nutrients. Meat is good for your health. And I'm not going to go vegan because I want to get healthy and strong. And you get it. I'm not going to go vegan. Sorry, if you want me to go vegan, then go bother someone else. But I want to stay healthy, and I'm not saying that vegetables or fruit aren't healthy for you either, but protein is good for you. And I'm no expert when it comes to being a vegan, but I'm sure that there's some form of alternative to getting protein, but it's just my opinion, and you are allowed to agree or disagree. But it doesn't mean that you have to go down in the comments and rudely inform me about your opinion. That is all for this video. Thanks everyone so much for watching this video. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you think about PETA, and if you disagree with them, agree with them, are in between, and make sure to tap the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my videos. And make sure to follow me on Instagram at firebelly_vivaldi2. Peace out, everyone.